Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to Slay the Princess. Um, this is my attempt of trying to get the quote-unquote get ending because I saw the achievement there, and I also kind of wanted to explore other possibilities since I never really finished this game 100%. Kind of want to do that. Also, like and subscribe because and leave a comment too because half of you just end up fucking leaving the video a minute in, like. Fuck you guys, but you could just leave it playing in the background because I need views, I need to be recommended. And yeah, what I want to do is try and go for the best ending, and then after this, I want to go for the worst
You're on
ending
a path
possible.
in the
Shut the
woods,
fuck up.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So, I'm going in blind. I don't really know how to get the best possible ending. But I'm also see Viva. Okay, so things.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
So the first run I want. Shut the fuck up. The first thing I want to get through
We're not gonna go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
So I want to get every single possible good ending. So that means not picking up the knife until the very end, and then after we pick up the knife, once you're forced to pick up the knife, because I'm pretty sure there's a certain amount of times we can pick up the knife. To what's good? To just avoid stabbing her or anything like that.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
So I think that's gonna be the plan. Also having a building for several days.
Entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright, so we're gonna enter the basement without the blade. That's right, we're not taking the blade. We're not doing anything like that.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
So the princess remembers multiple playthroughs.
Hello? Is someone there?
That's what I remember last time. Princess always remembers multiple playthroughs. Oh shit, my bad, hold on. I did not realize this was off portrait. There you go.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Alright. See, this is a lot of new dialogue. And this is what I want to check out. I'm gonna say hi.
Stranger, it's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Alright, let's see how the first time...
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be of threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Alright. Alright, we're gonna just go straight up and try and help her off the bat. Yeah, only making this more difficult. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Watch me get chained here. some shit.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
See, I'm kind of curious. Can we actually get the key? And if there isn't a key, you have any ideas? I'm going upstairs.
Okay, I'll be here. Good luck.
Alright.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? Your
Alright,
shots
let's
and
just-
pleas are met with silence.
Cool, so, tell me I'm fucking useless. Hold on, let me switch to the side. Okay.
I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
We'll see about that.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Alright, cool. So there's a invisible force keeping
You
me
make
down
your
here.
way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yep, they did.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates
Ooh,
before
what the
raising
f-
her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing
See,
through her
this is
limb with
something
the
I don't wanna
determination
see.
of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't.
See, that's what I always found creepy. Like, I would be crying in agony if my arm torn into pieces.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like
Yeah,
she's
you can
even
see the
bothered
blood.
by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the
No.
locked door.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Alright, so this is what the narrator takes hold and then tries to make me
Wait.
kill her.
This isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Alright. Slay the princess, slay the princess, slay the princess. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
And then
The
resist right
blade.
here.
Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance,
Resistance.
the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
It isn't me. You're right, baby girl. Look at you, bro. You think I would do this to you? Hell no.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake.
Yeah.
Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Hold on. Quick menu. Oh, is this like a way to like... No, okay.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that's...
Hold on. Ooh, damn, last time I played this game was 2024. And you feel... Okay.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade works, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed
Get
out.
I'm so sorry.
I feel so bad.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
No, she's crying. I feel so bad.
You're on
Okay.
a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin.
I think there's
The
3
basement of
chapters
that
per
cabin
run.
is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah, I think she
Yes, he
is.
didn't approve of us last time, did he?
What's
If
it
we're
this
going to
mighty
save our
wit?
beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are
Oh, we're in love, and the 4 of us will
spoil
be pulling
it,
any
and
easy
all
fun.
assassination attempts
Yeah,
you've
shit, I
got
can't
in
say
the
shit.
works. We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
I would too.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth
Worth of
saving.
living. Treta, this is more than enough. I'm pretty sure this thing. Alright, you can proceed, because, like, high key.
Warning.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Sure, don't pay their bickering any mind.
Oh, shit.
Focus on the task ahead.
Please hit a cabin. No
The
knife.
interior of the blade is your implement.
Exploring. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least
Wipe.
you reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you... But there was a mirror a second, and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off
Feather
her
out of
feet
place?
if we have a feather out
So,
of place.
are we like the Raven? That's something I never got, like a while back.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice, it's somehow even more
More
beautiful
beautiful than the
time.
last time.
I can hear wedding bells already.
This is so stupid.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
So this is gonna be like the first
My love,
chapter.
we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
That's
You
so
know she
funny.
can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said,
He said we're dashing. Oh my god.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't.
Yeah,
want to
so
believe
she
your
remembers the
ravings
previous
back in the woods,
playthroughs,
but
but
this
the
is next to
narrator doesn't. I
incontrovertible
remember.
evidence.
Even though it's been like a
Been here
year
before. That's right, villain.
or so.
And
Damn, it's
you
been a year
killed
since I
us.
started this channel, and I still haven't gotten anywhere. Shit, you guys should subscribe.
Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by
Yeah.
cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We
Nah.
damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind
I don't know how to
you.
get to the good ending, but I'm hoping this is how I get to the good ending. But like not doing anything that would like kill her. You know what I mean? What happened after I died? I have to ask. Did you end the world? I'm sorry. The narrator said
If
no.
another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
There you go.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Man, she reminds me of
She
like
took
Doki
that
Doki Literature
stride.
Club.
To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
That's such a really good question,
I
though.
think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Let's go with. What happened after that?
You died, and now we're talking.
But before we start talking, did you the world end? Did you end the world?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
That's scary.
We won't be
I don't wanna
laying a
hurt you.
finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her
I
hand
love how the
through
narrator is
chains.
always like the psychotic one.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
Shut up.
She
Fuck you,
didn't
hero.
care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic.
Stoic smiling angel.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
I'm not gonna slay her. Rescue the princess.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my
Yeah,
watch,
that's what I thought.
villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our
Yeah, I missed
very-
this game.
I will
You know,
End our life without a second thought.
sometimes it's like good to
You
go back
wouldn't. I would.
and
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of
Cool.
strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop?
and
her?
remind you, like,
You
I don't remember
approach
what's
the
called.
princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
Nostalgia's
That
amazing.
Shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, cheeks.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had
Can we
a
just take a
weapon
notice
once
here?
that
Like,
this
I'm not
Christian
gonna, like,
blade would be
I'm not trying to
buried
be
in the
weird,
back and everyone
right?
out there
But
would
if
be
it's put
saved.
right in front of my eyes, you know, I'm gonna point it out.
Luckily for
Oh, so this makes no
romance,
sense.
We don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power?
What do we do now?
Go out.
Let me guess. End the world?
Man, fuck this
Sputter with
narrator.
the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love
In his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
Why is there actually pauses?
I
Like, I
think
have an
I want to
autoplay, but
leave.
like,
And I think
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
did
I just want to make you happy.
that's some yandere shit.
She can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
I just want to make you happy.
Is she broken?
Nah, this is actually creepy.
What's going
Because this
on?
is legit
She's
yandere.
lying to you, only she isn't a good liar.
I just want to make you happy.
This isn't right.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on, but I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's...
Why is her eyes going like that? Okay, clearly something is happening here. I'm very scared. Okay, I've never watched that. That's new. I kind of want to click it and find out.
Find something else to want if that makes you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only
And
ones
they
here?
live happily ever after. Oh. What the fuck? You don't get to ask another question. Something has taken her away and it's left.
No. She was our perfect match. She's gone. Where did she go?
Wow, just in the second
Is
chapter?
that a mirror? Why is it here?
I don't know where she went, but I don't know if we can go after her. The narrator is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended?
No, it does
The
not.
villain vanquished.
Fuck with this, Maiden.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I can't believe she was taken away from us. The nerve.
So yeah, we're gonna try and get like the
Something
good
dreadful
ending.
About it. I don't think you should. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
Close the
Beg
mirror.
me, don't do this.
Is this something I also can do? No, okay, so that's the only thing I can do. You approach the mirror, glaze upon your reflection. You reach the silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You're alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. There's no cabin. You're at the cabin. A poacher.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
That's a good question. I don't know where I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
So we're the only two that can interact in here. Bro, there's like so much I've forgotten about this specific thing. Let's see. Are you the what sends you like the princess? Are you trapped here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do we know each other? Are you the princess?
She is part of
What
me,
of me?
and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Kind of. I mean, guess in the long history, it really doesn't matter. Because every story has a beginning, every story has an end, so. What do you know about the worlds beyond the space?
I know only that they are.
Grateful fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is a reflecting pool of desire unfulfilled. She will make for a pliant heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
We know each other.
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Alright, and what happens now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you afraid that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces do I need to find? How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
How many pieces I need to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
I was sent to the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, what are you going to do? Okay, make me forget.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Alright, and then you're cynic. Let it be. Alright, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
And that's where we end the episode for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
You're on a path in the
There's some
woods.
shit, I don't know.